Get back to the lesson.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Slimmies, another word for girls. Popular 90s street slang and often used on this TV show. Next to nothing, almost nothing or very little. Example, I knew next to nothing when I started, but look how far I've come. Know what I'm saying? Similar to, do you know what I mean? This is a discourse marker used to ask if someone agrees with you, or more importantly, if they follow what you're saying. The full expression is, do you know what I'm saying? But it's often shortened and pronounced really fast and with connected speech as, you know what I'm saying? Or, know what I'm saying?
Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil?
Shoot a basket, to make an effort to throw the basketball inside the hoop. Pretty damn good. Pretty and damn are emphasizing words. They intensify the meaning of an adjective. When put together, you can add an extra emphasis to what you're saying. Example, today was pretty damn hot.
To hell with him!
To hell with her or him. Exclamation we use to say that you don't care about that person, or situation, or something else anymore. Example, to hell with those people, they're not your friends, they just want favors.
I ain't need him then and I don't need him now. I ain't need him then and I don't need him now. I ain't need him then and I don't need him now. Got through my first day without him, right? Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him.
Get through something, to complete something that's challenging or difficult. Example, he got through college without failing a single exam.
I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey.
Honey, generally used as an affectionate way to address a person. In this scene, Will uses honey as a synonym of woman, which in the 90s was a common slang expression.
And I sure as hell don't need him for that.
To be sure as hell, to be completely sure. Example, you're sure as hell gonna learn English if you live it with Learn English with TV series.
How come he don't want me, man?
He don't. Although this doesn't make sense from a grammatical point of view, it's not very uncommon to sometimes see don't after he, she, or it, where doesn't would normally be used. Using don't with a third person singular can be a sign of a lack of education or a case of colloquial or comedic use of the language. Black urban dialect. The Black urban dialect of American English that Will Smith uses in this series can be quite confusing for learners. Although Smith didn't grow up poor or uneducated, he does speak with mild, or not very strong, Black urban pronunciation. Notice that in this scene he uses a few different and seemingly incorrect grammatical and pronunciation patterns. For example, he uses the controversial constructions ain't and I'ma.
Hey, you know what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, you know, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know?
This word is used as an alternative to the negative form of the verb to be, am not, is not, are not. The verb have not, and has not, and the verb do not, and does not. It's also sometimes used to replace the past forms of those verbs. In terms of use, this word is regarded by some as improper and habitual in groups of less educated speakers. But it's important to remember that it's perfectly okay if you know how and when to use it, which is a challenge, and want to convey a colloquial or comedic tone, as even educated people use amongst their friends. For example, this game ain't over until it's over. I ain't got time for your silly games. Will uses ain't 5 times in this dialogue to say don't, didn't, and isn't. Check it out.
You ain't got to do nothing. Ain't like I'm still 5 years old. Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up. I ain't need him then. Cause ain't a damn thing.
Black urban pronunciation. I'ma.
I'm gonna get through college without him.
This is a colloquial contraction of I'm going to that, although it's still considered Black urban English, is more and more common in mainstream spoken American English. So how does I'm going to become I'ma? We know that natives cut, connect, and blend their words on different levels, according to how fast and or how formal the situation. This is an excellent example. I'm going to reduces to I'm gonna. On the first level, it reduces to I'm gonna. On the second level, and as Will demonstrates 6 times in this scene, the third level connected speech reduction here is I'ma.
Ain't like I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever